Star Wars Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, on the road in Walt Disney World Resort.
Flying past Disney's Boardwalk Inn
on the Disney Skyliner.
Villas. This charming lakeside resort
wonderful
offers magical lounges, enchanting
narration
restaurants,
that I have to
and live
compete with.
entertainment on the boardwalk every evening.
The funny thing is that I cannot tell you how many times I've been on the Skyliner on my vacation, and it had not had working narration. And maybe this is fairly new, so maybe they arbitrarily choose to have some run them and some not. But you know, it's weird to not have it working. And then when I don't want it to work, so I can do a little intro. All right, so we got a moment. I am on my way to Hollywood Studios, or as I like to call it, Batu East, Galaxy's Edge, Black Spire Outpost, and we are getting to the, oh boy, we're slowing down, and looks like we're coming to a stop. Okay, great. We are looking to do a few more things to kind of wrap up our experience. By this time, if you've been watching the videos, we've built a droid, we actually met Darth Vader in the launch bay, we have built a lightsaber. So now, what we've been doing kind of on and off is we're going to, see if we can ride the Falcon today. Maybe get a jump on Star Tours. Although I think I did that in a previous video, so I won't video that. And we are going to sample some of the drinks that they have in Oga's Cantina. And actually, I've been doing that. I've managed to book a few days at Oga's. And because I'm just not somebody who wants to buy like 10 drinks and drink them all at once. So my wife and my daughter and I, we've kind of gone and picked out a few different items, and each of us drank like one, and so we can do kind of a review. So at the end of this, we'll try to culminate all that together.
We are now approaching the
on our way.
Return station. While this special station was designed...
So we had to switch Skyliners at the Caribbean Beach station to go to Hollywood Studios, and we're coming in now. You can see the, sorry for the slightly obscured view. We have one of those wraps around here. Can't really see it from the, I think it's Nemo. If you look closely, you might see a little shadow of Nemo right there. Anyway, we are, you can see the Hollywood Tower of Terror, and we're coming in. So I'm gonna try to check out the wait times on both Star Tours and the Falcon. Falcon also has a single rider option, which I'm hoping to utilize. We have an 8:45 Oga's Cantina reservation, so we'll see how things go. See lots of people walking around with lightsabers. I'm always amazed at that. And what's cool these days now is that now you see not just people walking with lightsabers, but you see people walking around kind of dressed up. Like look at these two people that have multiple lightsabers. Looks like they might be Halcyon guests, because now with Halcyon travelers from the Galactic Star Cruiser, they actually have a pin kind of calling them out for the cast members, so they can run different kinds of adventures and different conversation. Happy that this is up and running again. I've seen it twice already on this trip, I think. Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. So much fun. Pretty much unchanged. Well, mostly unchanged. It was a slight adjust after the pandemic. There used to be a segment in it involving guests being extras that they took away, but they kept most of the story. They took away some weapons, replaced weapons with poles instead of knives, things like that. Not quite sure why they did that. I think it was just to try to discourage gunplay, discourage that kind of thing, which I believe in this day and age I can get. We got more sabers coming out. Okay, so we're coming up into Star Tours. As I mentioned in previous episodes, Star Tours and Launch Bay, there's things in the park that are Star Wars related but not part of Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge is basically a land that exists in Star Wars, and they've never heard of Star Wars, the movie. They live it. But Star Tours is more of a celebratory thing. All right, looks like we got a 20-minute wait. I'm pretty sure that if I hold off a little bit, that wait will go down a bit. But I could be wrong, because it looks like a lot of people are going in Lightning Lane. Well, let's see if... oh, yeah, there it is, there it is. Oh, just missed it. Oh yeah, there's some sound effects coming from the AT-AT. And of course, we have our Jedi Training Academy stage, which doesn't look like they're going to be doing that anytime soon. This is such a cool queue to line up in. Oh! There it is. I love it. Happy that's back. And of course, we have the Ewok Village queue line, which is just fun to walk through. Now, the funny thing about the AT-AT and the Ewok Village is that it's actually only half there. You walk around the back of it, and it's just like a normal set construction. And the reason for that is when this park first opened, it was all about how movies were made. So there was a definite behind-the-scenes aspect to it. They've since changed that idea. It used to be a working studio. It's no longer that. Now it's more themed to living in the movies, being part of the movies, not learning how they were made. I think that kind of went out in fashion, mainly because with the onset of DVDs and Blu-ray and all the extra bonus features, everybody knows, every movie talks about how they make the movie. You know, when you buy the movie or rent the movie, or watch it even on streaming now, there's all these extra things you can find online talking about how they made it. So that's less of an interest. People don't go to a destination to try to learn about that. So, here we go, into the subway that miraculously becomes Batuu. We'll go through this side entrance here. I looked on the My Disney Experience app, and it says that there is a 205-minute wait, which is about, 3 hours and 25 minutes? Which means people who get out here now will be here until past 10 o'clock. Park closes at 9. And I'm believing it. Look at that crowd over there. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's funny, during spring break, I popped on here, and I don't know, something happened. The timing must have just worked out. It was 25-minute wait. $205, yep. Wowzers. That's crazy. Still a huge line for lightsaber looking. Crazy talk. Although, what am I saying? I built one and bought 2 additional ones on this trip. So I'm just as crazy as all of them. Proud of it. Oh, it looks like wait time is 15 minutes. I think we are going on the Falcon. There it is. She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid. Uh-oh. with the silly falcon. Oh well. It always gets us out in a scrap when you win. Oh, there it goes. Starts up again. Good. Shoot. Such a cool themed queue. It doesn't have to be crazy interactive, but it's just so much to look at. There's just such much detail. I love the detail.
Yes, this is Hondo. Go ahead.
Oh boy.
This is Gar down in shipping. There's an inspector down here, and I was showing him some of the cargo we're shipping.
You're showing me our cargo.
What?
Of course you are, my friend. We here at Market Transport Solutions have nothing to hide.
I just want to crawl through there.
He said this is contraband. We can't ship it. So, you want me to dispose of this junk?
No. Actually, I need you over at Hangar 815 right away. Power cord leak. Very dangerous.
Oh, Hondo, always getting into trouble.
Get that guy out of here immediately. Okay. Good luck. See you.
I wonder where that goes to. You know, I sometimes wonder if they've kind of built this for expansion. Not sure, you know? So, it's a bit of a line up here, but not too bad. As I said, about 15 minutes. Seems appropriate. Is that just an engine? Oh my.
If you like it, we can do it again. Yeah, we really wanted to do this sneaky dog dash. We did that right well. We something today. They ain't even 120 minutes left on the park loading. Shake.
Oh, good. Hondo's back.
Dangerous, they might damage the ship. And then too, yes, well. This is why I start my own company. To have ridiculous conversations with the talking trash bin. Yes, indeed, loud and clear.
Last time I was here, Hondo was on the screen.
Excellent. Picking up the cargo, good. Well, see, now you're breaking up. I cannot hear you. What? I don't. Oh, unfortunate technical difficulty. Boring conversation anyway. Aha! Another group of flight candidates. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. What a fine-looking group of flight professionals. You remind me of me, but without the bounty on your heads. I recognize a few of you. You've flown for me before. I can't believe you made it. And it's good you made it back. Good for you. We'll talk later. I have to do everything around here. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. Crew members and a few returning for another mission. Excellent! Left pilot, get the boosters. Well, let's go get that coaxial. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. sabotaging the train. Take them out. They've locked onto us. I will grab it. You keep up to the train. Gunship. Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. Let's get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire them. Let's get out of here. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remote. You retrieve 2 containers of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the first order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit,
See how we
your
did.
cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is, hey, not bad.
Not sure what that was. A crate? Were there really creatures hanging on? So, kind of a quiet crew, but we did pretty good. Got our two coaxiums, so that's good. I will say that oh, we're right at the exit here. A little glitchy, so they may be needing a computer upgrade soon. Alright. Doesn't get uncrowded here on Galaxy's Edge at night, even though we're getting close to closing, because this place looks awesome at night. But in the summer, it is kind of hard to take pictures at night because the sun doesn't go down until right at closing. So there's always a lot of folks here. Alright, I put in my reservation, I put in my check-in, and now looks like my table is ready, so I'm going to the canteen for the final time on this trip. Hi! Yes? Okay. Cool.
Hello there.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. Before we go inside, I'm going to let you know you're going to be standing at the bar today. Is that
That's
fine?
perfectly fine. Alright. Awesome. Okay. Alright.
Before I leave, I'm going to give you
You got it. Thank you.
All right, Cantina, we've got a challenger for the Rancor! All right, this is yours. We have them set up 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
This can be your Gold Squadron Lager, White Wampa Ale, Gamorrean Ale, and then Bad Motivator IPA.
Alright, awesome. Thank you.
And before you head out, I'll give you a new set.
Oh, awesome. Great. Alright. Well, that Rancor flight was pretty good. I'm not really a beer drinker, so I don't rightly know which one would be considered the best of the 4. And you get the complimentary board and 4 Rancor teeth to go with it, which is why it's so expensive. But that's okay. As you get away from the Falcon at night, it starts to die down a little bit. Such a beautiful place to walk around at night. I was only in the Cantina for about 20 minutes on that last stay. Just so everyone's aware, in this video, there were 3 visits to the Cantina. We did not sit there and drink, 15 drinks or whatever it was in one sitting. We basically each ordered 1, at most 2, 1 alcohol, 1 non-alcoholic, and tried them. We didn't get to sample everything. There were a few things unavailable, as I said, but it was a good experience. I believe this might be opening very soon. The Bounty Hunter. At the time of this recording, by the time you watch this video, it most likely will be open. So cool. Just so cool. I was going to check the Rise of Resistance line, but it was 205 minutes only an hour ago, so I seriously doubt it has dropped too much. But who knows? You never know. The rule here in Disney is that you can join in any ride as long as it is within a minute before closing. And as of right now, I think it's about 8:52 or 3. Those are cool lightsaber blades, I mean. There's some amazing saber smiths on the internet who do really cool stuff with their sabers. See lots of people hanging out. So I'm leaning that it's going to be still pretty up there. I can't believe that one time I came here right around this time, it was a 25-minute wait. Can you believe that? 25 minutes. Unbelievable. All right, where do we go? Oh, well, 75 minutes. That's, extremely better. I think part of the reason why it drops down is that at this point, there are no more lightning lanes. There are no more people coming in with reserved time slots or virtual queues. All right, so there's just a few minutes left. Let's see if we can get on Star Tours one time before closing. Yes. Hello.
Are we all together?
Nope, I'm one. Best time to go on anyway. Quiet, only a handful of people. Pretty much walk right on.
Advanced Astromechs and the latest IC360.
Hey, it's like Lola.
With more flights to more destinations, why not take your tours with Star Tours?
I wouldn't be surprised if Lola was a rejected idea from the observer droid from Star Tours, if they just dug that up again for Obi-Wan Kenobi. No idea, no good idea goes to waste.
We're all fine here now, thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm good. How are you?
I'm getting all kinds of warning signals that bags are not being checked.
Boring conversation anyway.
Just make it quick. We're scheduled to depart in a few minutes.
Then there's no time to lose. Off with you. Go on, shoot. Tour droid.
Do not put on your flight glasses until instructed to do so by a crew member. One final reminder, smoking and photography are never permitted on any Star Tours flight. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask a Star Tours agent.
Very
You'll be
good.
boarding
Voice
in
of
just a
Alice
few
and Jane.
moments.
Thank you so much.
We can't take off. The captain isn't on board.
Auto takeoff sequence initiated.
Excuse me, you don't seem to understand. I am not the captain. I am C-3PO.
2-1, collect for takeoff. Contact departure on frequency 1400.
Wait! R2-D2, I am not programmed to fly these things. Now just turn us around this instant before we get into trouble.
Stop right there.
Don't shoot.
I know you have a spy on board.
I'm afraid there's been a terrible mistake.
They're a spy and a traitor to the First Order.
I've never seen that human before.
Not the rebel spy.
Don't be a fool. You are no match for the power of the dark side.
It's bound to be dangerous. R2, we're not going. Good luck. Wait! Where are we going? This is suicide! We'll be smashed to pieces! In the event we don't make it, I want you to know that you have been the most wonderful passengers. Pull up, Arthur! Pull up!
Okay, so our final ride of the evening, Star Tours, we ended up on both Jakku and Exegol. So it was a very sequel trilogy-based attraction today. And I want to share something interesting as we do one final spin through Jakku. There was a long young family with a little boy and a little girl in front of me. And when we landed on Exegol, with all those Star Destroyers, this kid was so excited. He couldn't contain himself. He's like, oh my God, we've never been on Exegol before. This is amazing. This is awesome. Oh my God. And I thought that was very interesting because to me, it's a reflection on kind of fandom, general fandom, and how it works. Because someone's very chatty over there. And what I mean by that is that... Hi! Hi there! Well, somebody said hi to the vlog. Yay! What was important about that exchange was that I recall, I'm old enough to recall the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, the sequel trilogy. And I was also old enough to recall the tongue-in-cheek humor of people making fun of everything that wasn't the one they liked. And that went all the way back to Return of the Jedi, with people not liking the Ewoks. The only thing we didn't have back then is the internet. And I've talked about this before. So
I don't know what market is.
I felt that it was very telling how some people, don't resonate with certain parts of Star Wars, and therefore they think it's bad. And I think all Star Wars is bad. And Star Wars they've sold out. Whether it was Lucas back in the 90s, 2000s, or Disney now. But then I see now so much love, particularly from bloggers and from podcasters that are kind of young, 20s, 30-somethings. All this love for the prequels. Prequels that were absolutely, reviled by some, that are loved now by a new generation. And I hear a lot of this. I hear history repeating itself. All these people saying, "Oh, Disney did a horrible job with the sequel trilogy," And there you hear these kids. So excited. So excited for Exegol. So excited for their Star Wars to be represented. All these girls dressed as Rey. All these guys dressed as Poe and Finn. And it's true, there were also Mandalorians and Boba Fett's. And now Obi-Wans are making a comeback. So, yeah, I get it. You know, there's enough to go around for everybody. And you got the rare types like me who just love that there's Star Wars, period. So, I just think it's a good thing. And I think we all need to remember that. That Star Wars is for everyone. As we say in our podcast, this isn't just my Star Wars. This isn't just your Star Wars. This is our Star Wars. So if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to like it. And you can even complain about it, why you don't like it. It's always good to have a good opinion as to why that doesn't work, in your opinion. But as long as you remember that it is in your opinion. But just remember, for everything you think is absolutely ridiculous and stupid, and maybe you think, how could they possibly do this? There's somebody out there, some 5-year-old, 10-year-old, or 50-year-old like myself, who gets really excited about it. We're not wrong either, folks. It's just an opinion. Okay, folks, that'll do it for this episode and the final Batu episode for a while. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Darth Tuba. Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing page on Facebook. Or the Star Wars Podcast, part of the Red 5 Network. And until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you.